Hi, friendos. By the way, before I forget, also like, comment, subscribe, that'd be helpful as per usual. But before I forget, oh wait, I'm apparently near hostiles. Who's trying to shoot the Durgan? Who trying to shoot him? Who be shooting the Durgan? Who wanna shoot Durgy? I have no idea. And now I'm not near the hostiles. It's probably a marauder that was hanging out, or like a Kana that was hanging out, or a bug. That's also a possibility, I think. Anywho, I'm gonna go actually back to the lab. I think I can give Thomas the third one already. If not, I should have done it before I went to do the plant. Before I like did the whole plant thing, but I was there. I have a feeling that because it's in the plant, you're able to talk to Thomas. But anyway.
Adelaide's okay.
You're able to give it to
Staring
Thomas.
at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Oh yeah.
No kid.
He's still excited about this in the wake of everything. There's not really anything to engineer anymore right now in the camp anyway, but I'm hoping he'll be able to make a better time of it in Edgewater. Part 2, found it in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
It's funny how they got decreased now, and now they're friendly again. Or at all, perhaps. I've got one more.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Elusive part Traceal McFacial.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there?
Yuppity?
Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. It's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Miss Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Alright. Thank you very much. Oh hey, he gave us a mod. That's neat. I want to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
By the way, hold on. I think I can just go talk to Adelaide again. Don't quote me on that, though. Hold on. Wait. I didn't remove him from Edgewater? I thought I did. Wait, hold on, no. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have to ask Adelaide about her... Hold on, where is she?
I know, I'm trying to think.
Hold on. Yeah, we have to ask Adelaide about her... Where is it? Okay, I really need an Adelaide marker, but I need it. Have I done that one yet? Like, did I save after I did that one? I swear I saved after I talked to her. No, that's Zoe. Okay, where is Adelaide? Oh, wait, hold on. I think she's down here, right? Still? Yes. Okay, cool.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yeah, well. He's just gonna leave his post on these convincing.
Tell Reed, that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater.
Yeah.
Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Well, I mean, considering the situation, as long as you didn't kill the people and they died of natural causes, then, I mean, frankly, if they're bringing life back to everyone that's still alive, it doesn't matter to me. What happens when we run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Alright, well, that's enough convincing for me, but for Thompson, though, we'll see. To Edgewater. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, girl. Rady McD, McFeedy, McBeady, eyed man, something. Da, 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 da. There we go. Hello. Hello, redemption.
You might not care for my leadership, but I appreciate what you've done for this town.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Well, you can lie, and I have enough lie for that. And I think that he'd be a little bit... Look, Reed, all I know is it involves some really complicated math that works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Goodbye, motherfucker! I don't care about your plans or anything, because you can die. In fact, I'm going to kill you again because I want to. Where's that shotgun? There it is.
Put that away. You're making me nervous.
No, how about I just...
You out of your mind?
Yes.
You just killed him.
Yes, I did there. Now I'm just gonna skip through all this again for the third final time.
Are you some kind of psychopath?
Come on.
I can't.
Oh, I can actually... that's tempting as fuck! No, I'm not gonna do it. And F9, yay! Now. Yeah, okay, I would, but yeah... Bravati's a good person. She doesn't want anyone to die no matter who they are, and that's awesome in my opinion, but yeah, Reed... Because I have the power to kill him without any real life repercussions whatsoever, like, because this is a freaking video game, fuck him, and fuck his attitude. Because, you know why I hate people like him so much? Or at least, dispositions like him. And I'm trying to remove hatred from my vocabulary and even the way that I think about others, because I think that that would just be helpful for everyone in the world to learn how to do that. And I would like to be that and spread that and feel that for a lot of reasons. But I'm still working on that. The reason I'm predisposed, the reason that that I have this in me still right now, so this As of, I mean, maybe not as of this moment, but as of, like, definitely when I shot him there, frankly. You know, the reason that is there, probably still to some degree, I'm sure, I'm certain, is the fact that, I have had a lot of run-ins with pragmatic people who basically just decided that I shouldn't have anything to do with them, and thus, you know, canceled benefits and stuff that I was getting because of that. And just completely ousted me from what they're doing just because of me and how I am. Teachers, bosses fired me just for my anxiety, my ADHD, the fact that I can't focus sometimes, the fact that I freak out sometimes when there's too much stress. And too much stress to me is not very much to a lot of other people. And oh well, I guess. That's how I am, and people who are going to hate me for it can go fuck themselves because they don't understand what it's like. And that's why I hate Thompson. Moving on. Why do you think I'm trying to make a living on YouTube and Twitch right now, to a degree? Start making money anyway. It's because I still live with my parents because real work is terrifying to me. So it's kind of cathartic to be very opposed to the board in this universe. Because of the fact that corporate culture doesn't fucking want me. I might be proven wrong. But I actually don't want to be part of corporate culture. Because it's just like it is in this game, except it's a little bit less. But it could become like this. It's scary to think about. Anyway, at least in my experience. I'm not saying that's how every single company is in the world that's of any, like, size and rapport, but the thing is that being expected to do as other people expect of me feels so stressful to me as a general concept that I just eventually can't do it, no matter what the expectation is. I guess I feel that ultimately I can't really live up to anyone else's expectations, and I feel like that's more the reality of people that may not really understand it than, you know, that's more the reality of everyone everywhere than most people probably seem to get, I think. And I've always noticed that I just... What the fuck is going... Did you see that weird Lodi thing? What the fuck was that shit? I'm sorry for that. That was weird, friendos. Okay, I was going back to the botanical lab. Whew. There we go. Here we are. Alright, Adelaide, we convince him to step down, bring your peeps to Edgewater. Have a bigger garden, bigger people, bigger yeet. More yeet. More yeet for everyone. Everyone deserves yeet. Alright.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I sure have there, ma'am. I talked him into leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Made a mess of things. Guess I'm just trying to set it right. That's how I think she feels. That's how I kind of feel about the situation. Why I think this is the best decision is both groups are then able to live in Edgewater, which has the most resources of anywhere else on this planet, and certainly in this area, with more food and everything. Everyone in Edgewater, everyone here. And, like, if you think about it sort of pragmatically, I guess, it makes the most sense and is the most good for the people that live in this area, the workers, you know, the little people. The board can go fuck itself in the ass. Board reputation decreased, I don't give a shit. So, Edgewater's better off with you running the place. I want to say that, but, you know. See, if she brings her people there, then everyone is able to live. No one is ousted from Edgewater anymore, and everyone's going to be healthier because they're going to actually be eating food that's good for them at all. So, yeah. I made a mess of things. I guess I'm just trying to set it right.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this feels like the best decision generally. I understand kind of Adelaide's reaction to it, but I think she's overreacting. I just gave her exactly what she wanted, kind of. I don't know. If I was in her situation, I think that... I don't know. Would I just feel like, in my opinion, this saves the most people. The most little people. I'm literally giving her a way to save everyone in Edgewater and everyone here. All she wanted to do was save people that were slaves to the company. And I'm giving her a way to save more. I wish you could communicate that to her. And I wish you could get her to see that side of things by communicating that to her. Or at least, you know, be able to say that at all, because that's why I'm making this decision. Like, I guess saying Edgewater's better off with you running the place is maybe kind of getting that across. I don't think that's quite really actually saying what I feel like you should be able to say there, which is basically what I just said. Yeah, I don't really like the way that Adelaide reacts. You can't control how people react, though, in real life. I wish you could, frankly, sometimes, but you can't. But at the same time, I feel like if I were writing this, I would have her react differently. And maybe that's kind of a wishful thinking fantasy world type thing. But, well, I mean, that's what fantasy is for, right? Frankly, in my opinion, fantasy is better than realistic fiction. Because realism can go to hell. Because why would you want to experience more of the shit in life? In your fiction? That's why I love fantastical situations like this. Because while they're horrible, I can separate them from life because there's so much alien scenery and things going on that aren't human, that aren't connected to real life. Like, I can't play things like Grand Theft Auto because they're set in the real world. I can't play historical games because they're set in the real world. There's too much... It's too much reminder that these are horrible things that happen in real life. There's too much... And also just being able to see vistas and experience things that you just can't in real life is so comforting to me, and just, to me, that there's just a lot of things in more fantastical fiction that will always make it my home more than anything real, right now, anyway. I might beg to differ later in my life, but at this point in time, my home is games like this. And I think this situation is a good kind of reason why. I was able to sort of create what I felt was a good situation here. You can't really do that in real life in any meaningful way. And games aren't real, yeah, but the feelings you get from them are real. The thoughts you get from them are real. The things that make you think are real. The ways that they make you... the ways that you might, change the way that you live because of a game are real in positive ways. And I would say that in my experience, I have already... I have learned a lot more, in my opinion, from playing games than any real schools taught me. And I will always, I think, feel the same way. I want to make games. I want to make stories. I have a lot of learning ahead of me that I just haven't done yet because it's so stressful to even think about. But in the meantime, that's why I'm so passionate about creating these stories. Frankly, I have to force myself to make these videos. But after I make them, they feel exactly what I needed, like exactly what I needed to make, even though I'm getting almost no viewers still. This is exactly what I want to do. And I will continue doing it because I'm just driven to. And there's nothing else that's driving me as much. And as long as I'm doing that, I'm satisfied with myself. And I have a feeling that means that I don't really need to be doing anything else. Because I can only use my energy for this. So at least I'm doing it for something instead of nothing that's even hopefully impacting others positively, you know what I mean? Anywho, friendos, I apologize if that little rant was kind of annoying, but I mean, you probably clicked off if you didn't want to hear it. If you did want to hear it, or if that helped you at all, I'm so glad. But frankly, I'm doing this for me right now, and I know that I am, and that's why I'm so fine with the very few viewers and subs I have right now, and may always have. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to even face this world in a way that feels right, but I know I want to face the world now. I know I don't want to hide from it forever. And by face the world, I mean get out there, be an adult, do adult things, but in a way that feels right to me, not in a cog and machine way that so many other people get caught up in. Anywho, friendos, have a lovely freaking day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye-bye, friends.